Here on WCCO, well, Twin Cities Pride announced they're facing about a $200,000 funding deficit after losing some sponsors as a result of DEI cuts among corporations and organizations. And they decided to cut ties with Target after they announced rolling back their DEI initiatives. So we're about, a month away from the Pride festivities. Well, they go all month, but especially the end, we've got the parade. Joining us right now on the John Schuster Coldwell Banker Hotline is Richard Herod, who is with Twin Cities Pride, and a special benefit they've got coming up later on this week. Hi, Richard. How are you?
Hey, great, Steve. How are you?
We're doing great, man. So this Friday, you've got a benefit. It's called the Stronger Together Benefit and Dance Party down in Uptown. Tell us how this came about. And I know folks know you. You've been on television for many years, and I know you're involved in Pride. Tell us some of the hurdles that are facing Pride right now as we head into this month.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, as everyone knows, there's been a lot of attacks on DEI specifically as it relates to not only the gay and lesbian transgender community, also, persons with disabilities and whatnot, but because of the, almost, instantaneous pullback from companies who used to sponsor Pride when it was cool. I mean, in years past, right, every single time June came around, you'd see a bank colorize their logo and make it rainbow saying, yay, we support Pride, right? Well, now it's not as cool to support Pride. And now next month, you're going to see a lot of companies not make their logos colorized because they've stopped donating to Prides. And Pride organizations and festivals all over the country are facing massive budget deficits. And here in the Twin Cities, the deficit this year is $200,000 compared to last year, which is insanity.
So tell us how this Stronger Together benefit concert came about. I understand you were already planning a fundraiser for, what are you calling it, your triple sweet 16 birthday party?
I know. I love every time that comes up. Yes, I'm turning 48 years old tomorrow, and so I'm like, I want to throw a triple sweet 16, but not like, being one of those MTV girls who, is obnoxious or whatnot. So it kind of started as, okay, what do I want to do for my birthday? And I remembered that on my 20th birthday is the day I actually came out as gay, right? Uh-huh. And so I'm like, well, what if we could turn, a birthday celebration into a fundraiser for Twin Cities Pride? And in collaborating with Twin Cities Pride, once I discovered they were, had a 6-figure funding gap, I'm like, okay, well, how can we collaborate and put something together? And so we came up with Stronger Together. And after sort of the genesis of this sort of party fundraiser partnership came together, all of a sudden we started getting a lot of community support. So Nina D'Angelo is an amazing drag queen, talented performer, title-holding, just amazing artist. And we had Shannon Blowtorch, a DJ locally who was willing to participate in the dance party side. And then we were able to even attract Ryan Cabrera, who, if you remember his songs, Shine On and On the Way Down, Ryan was really excited to help participate in this. And then we got Beach Boy Los, who's an emerging artist as well, who's amazing. And all of a sudden we got just this amazing roster for Friday night because our goal is we need to help Pride start raising significant funds to help close this gap because the Pride Festival's at the end of June, right? So this is sort of like a pre-Pride month, kickoff party this Friday. And what we're asking people to do is, obviously, all of the costs of the concert are already covered. So anyone who attends, every single dollar that you use to buy a ticket will go 100% to Twin Cities Pride, right, which is amazing. And if you buy a general admissions ticket, there's even a BOGO, B-O-G-O, Pride is the code for general admission. So buy one, get one free. I think that's pretty cool. But if you're not able to attend, there's also a link on the ticket sales page saying can't attend but still donate. If anyone's able to donate, $10, $25, $50, $100, whatever you're able to do, every single dollar helps. And then the third thing we're looking for are community leaders and individuals who, say you don't have funds, maybe you have products, services, merchandise, gift cards, anything that you can donate Twin Cities Pride that they can use in their fundraising efforts this next month, because $200,000 is a large funding gap. And, say we're able to raise tens of thousands of dollars this Friday night, right? There's still going to be a significant funding gap. So we're really asking people to participate in one of three ways to make this not only an amazing Pride Festival, but to give Twin Cities Pride the funding they need to do their programming year-round to support the entire community.
tcpride.org is where you can find more information on this, and they've got various links and ways you can help out, just as Richard mentioned. Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with us this morning, and good luck this Friday.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Steve.
All right, take care. Richard Herod from Twin Cities Pride and the big fundraiser they've got on Friday.